Today let us see how the intermediate code is represented in assembly level program. Intermediate code for imperative statements of assembly language programs we'll study today. So there are two variants of intermediate codes which differ in the information content in their operand fields. That means intermediate codes also has operand fields like your assembly statements. So there are two variants. In variant 1 intermediate code, the first operand is represented by a single digit number, which is the code for the registers A register to D register 1 to 4. A register, for A register 1 is placed, B register it is 2, C register it is 3, D register it is 4. So second operand is a memory operand represented by a pair of the form operand class and code. So we will see a intermediate example of an intermediate code. So operand class can be C for constant, S for symbol, L for literal. So code field contains internal representation of the content. For symbol or literal code field contains the index number of the symbol or the literal in the symbol table or the literal table. So let us see one example of a intermediate code. So this is one assembly level program. So start 200. So it is a assembler directive. Okay, what is the type of the assembly statement? It is a assembler directive statement. Okay, so the intermediate code is AD means assembler directive. Since start is a assembler directive, so it is written as AD in the intermediate code, and 01 means the serial number of the assembler directive. So for start it is 01. For other assembler directives it will be some other number. Okay, so 200, what is 200? 200 is nothing but a constant. So that is why C for constant, comma 200, the value. Okay, so here, like the second statement, assembly statement, read A is a assembly statement. It will be converted to a intermediate code. So read is a imperative statement, and 09 is the serial number. So there are a lot of your imperative statements are there. So for read it is 09. So 09, and A is nothing but a symbol, that is why it is S, and 01. So if there is no other symbols, since there are, I think there is no other symbol, as a yes, there is another symbol like loop, which is a symbol used as a label. Okay, so whatever it is, so A here is the first symbol, that is why it is 01. Loop may be your 02. Okay, so it will be somewhere it may be used as a 02. So you can see, so in the third statement you can see, so move bar is a imperative statement. Its serial number is 4, and the A register, as we have already told that A register value, you can see A register value is 1. So it is represented, A register is represented as 1 in the intermediate code, and this A is a symbol, that is why S, and the symbol number 1. Okay, so other symbol may have, say, other numbers. Okay, so this is serial number of the symbol. So it says sub is in, similarly sub is imperative statement. It is a imperative statement number 2. Okay, and A register it is 1. L means literal, since it is a equal to 1 is a literal, so that is why it is L, and literal value is 1, that is why 01. Okay, see, similarly BC means uh, conditional branching. So greater than, so after subtraction, if one A register value, subtracting A register from 1, so if the value is greater than 1, that means if some A register value is greater than, suppose 1, then we have to loop again. Okay, so we'll go to loop. That is why I can see BC is the imperative statement. It is imperative statement number 7. GT is your 4. GT is 4. So there are a lot of conditions may be there, like greater than GT, less than LE, less than equal LE, less than LT. Okay, greater than equal GE. So for different conditions, it will have different values in the intermediate code, and loop is a symbol, it is 2. Similarly, all the other your statements are converted to intermediate statements. So A here you can, you can see the DS is a declarative statement, that is why DL, and 2 0 2, so DC may be 0 1, and so DS, for DS it is 0 2, and 1 is the value, 1 is a constant, so C comma 1. So this is operand field. It is no, sorry, it is operand field. Yes, operand fields of the intermediate code. Okay. Okay, so you can see, so assembly program is converted to a intermediate code, and this intermediate code will be again converted to target code. Okay, in the next part. Okay, so you can see, so now the variant 2 of intermediate code. In this variant of intermediate code, the operand field of the source statement is selectively replaced. That means all the fields are not converted to symbols in this variant. So you can see the start 200, so it is same as your variant 1. So AD for assembler directive, number 1, so because there are a lot of other assembler directives are also there. So for start it is 0 1, 200 is like C, 200 is a constant, that is why C 200. Read A, imperative statement 0 9. You can see a difference that symbol A is written as it is, but in case of variant 1, symbol A is represented in intermediate code in this form. That means operand class and code. So here operand class, it is A. The operand class of A is a symbol, and it is operand code is 0 1. Okay, that means it is the first symbol in your assembly program. For if there is another symbol, it may be 0 2. Okay, it will be 0 2 like this. That means it is the first symbol in your program. Okay, so here the symbol is kept as it is in variant 2. So others are like this. You can see A register. A register is not written as 1 here, like your variant 1. So in variant 2, A register is kept as it is, A register. So A symbols are kept as it is. So it is your variant 2 form. So we can observe that for declarative statements and assembler directives, the processing of the operand field is essential for LC processing, that means location counter processing. Hence these fields contain the processed forms. Okay, for imperative statements, the operand field is processed only to identify the literal references. Literals are entered in the literal table and are represented as L comma M. Okay, M means literal number. Okay, M, I think L, sorry, L for class, M for the value, I think. Yes, 0 1. So it is okay. Yes, it is a value in the IC intermediate code. So symbolic references in the source statement are not processed in pass 1. Okay. So let us consider the memory requirements. Let us see the memory requirements of variant 1 and variant 2 of intermediate code. So you can see this is variant 1, pass 1, pass 2, and this is variant 2 of the intermediate code, and pass 1 and pass 2. You can see, let us see some features of variant 1. So intermediate code require extra work in pass 1, since operand fields are completely processed. You can see in case of variant 1, the operands are completely processed. That means operands are converted to some intermediate forms. So this is your, see here it is operand. Okay, so here the operand these are converted to processed form. So A is also converted to this form, and operand is also converted to this form. Okay, so that is why intermediate code requires extra work in pass 1. However, this processing considerably simplifies the task of pass 2. Okay, so in pass 2, to process the operand field of a declaration statement, that means DS and DL statements, we only need to refer to the appropriate table. Okay, and obtain the operand address. Most declarations do not require any processing like DC and DS, and also assembler directives like start, but LTORG statement requires a little more task to do, as the literals on the current pool has to be, all the literals on the current pool has to be allocated the memories. That is why LTORG requires a little more work. So in pass 2, hence, and third feature number C here, the intermediate code can be compact as the target code itself, because you can see here, in case of variant 1, so this is almost comparable to target code. So although it will be converted to target code, it is similar, it is near to target code. Okay, so that is why I have written that in here the intermediate code can be compact as compact as the target code. So some data structures like symbol table are passed in the memory, while IC intermediate code is written in a file. Since pass 1 performs more work than pass 2 in variant 1 intermediate code, its code occupies more memory than the code in pass 2. You can see in variant 1 the pass 1 occupies more memory, but pass 2 requires less memory. But in case of variant 2, you can see pass 1 and pass 2 both requires almost same memory. So we will now discuss some features of variant 2. So in variant 2, feature 1, we can say that it reduces the work of pass 1 by reducing the burden of operand processing from pass 1 to pass 2. Since in variant 2 you can see some work of the burden. So in the first pass, it is converting the some this mnemonic of codes to some intermediate forms, but the operands are kept as it is. So the burden of converting these operands to target code will be done in the pass 2. So pass 2 and so the work is balanced between two passes in variant 2 intermediate code representation. So that is why it reduces the work of pass 1 by reducing the burden of operand processing from pass 1 to pass 2. So operand processing is done in the pass 2 itself. Okay, so since the operand is kept as it is in the first pass, so the operands will be converted to some intermediate code or to say target code in the pass 2. Okay, so second second feature is the intermediate code is less compact, since the memory operand of the of a typical imperative statement is in the source form itself. Okay, so so imperative statements like this in the source form itself. So here you can see in the source form, so some operands are kept as it is. So that is why the intermediate code is less compact, since the memory operand of a typical imperative statement is in the source form itself. This is not much processed in the processed here. So making pass 2 to perform more work, the functions and memory requirements of the two passes gets better balanced. Okay, since the code sizes of the two passes are now comparatively same, so the overall memory requirement of the assembler is lower. So you can see the overall memory requirement is comparatively same in both pass 1 and pass 2, and it is lower. Okay, so but here the memory requirement is different in pass 1 compared to pass 2. In pass 1 it requires more memory, and pass 2 requires less memory, but here both the passes requires almost same memory. Thank you.